again, welcome to part 2. It's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. And as will happen, I changed my mind. I decided I would like to put some chain in this because it's just not that interesting to me. It's okay, it's a lot too uniform, and I'd really like to splash the whole thing with black and pull it all over the place and see what happens. But I've been threatening some really big spirals, so I think that's what I'm going to do, because I want to know. Then I got to hold it on my hand when I finish. Where to start? Because it makes a good background, but I'm not sure what else it makes, and this might not take very long. So I want to go glad I didn't put any more black in there. I don't know if I should be crossing over or not. I hope I don't have a fugly moment and not make a nice pretty design. It would be really nice to do so. Kind of wish I had wider, had a variation on the thickness I've got. I could use my little swipe claws if I wanted to. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep spiraling. Maybe I'll clean my chain first or grab a new piece. I think that would be a good idea. I'm going to start from the middle out. Yes, I get better colors that way. Cool. I didn't think of that until right now. So, start from the middle out. Neat. And then let the paint go. Something a little bit new. Always a good thing with fluid acrylics. Because no matter how pretty this stuff is, sometimes enough of a good thing is enough of a good thing, you know? Unless you're just learning, in which case, have at it. So this is not any better than it was for me, but at least I know now to use brighter colors again. Like I didn't know that before. I kind of knew that before. I think some straight up loops will help me, or my attitude. Let that paint relax out of there. Just got to give myself permission, because I can, to have some fun. What is that thing? I don't know. But if I capture it with my chain, I won't have to worry about it. I love it once the colors get bright. And the darker ribbon is kind of dramatic, you know. It makes the colors that are left sort of pop. Not my favorite, but still kind of interesting. I could probably outline everything with, that thing is still there, with a color. I want a bunch of stuff to go off the edge, so it doesn't look like it's all trapped. It's basically curly basket weave. That's better. Off the edge is much better. I like it better. Somebody's like, it's not better. Shh. Doing the best I can to rescue this. I like that color in there, but sorry, I got quiet for a second. Sometimes I just have to focus. It'd be nice if it would all sell up. But I already torched a little bit. Fortunately, I didn't torch so much that we got gummy. I think this over here, as nice as it is, and that. So yeah, we got some purple mud, but that's okay, it's different. It was an experiment. I'm pretty sure I can come up with a variation on the theme that's a little bit better than this turned out, maybe, depending on how it torches up. And if I want to add any paint or not. I'm going to throw that in the bucket. I'm going to spiral out a few things. Remembering that I did start with a layer of white paint in the last painting. I have some thick paint, but the GAC 800 ought to protect me from losing or from creating any cracks. Yeah, that's what I should be doing soon. Throwing myself in the pool. It's like incredibly hot under this tent. But it's worth it. Hey, that's different. I really want to add some white or some gold or something. I have a little tiny bottle of gold around here somewhere. If I can find it. No, I can't find it. Maybe tomorrow, gold or black or something like that. That's the ticket. Just go in to all the other places and spiral it out, because you wanted to spiral it anyway. It's just a little more uniform than you were expecting. Yes, I'm talking to myself in the third person. Oh no, she's finally lost it. It was a while ago, take my word for it. I actually like it just as much, if not better, by spiraling my background. I don't often have a lot of time to add little details, like lots and lots of dots. I've got a painting that's been sitting in my studio and has been for quite a long time, waiting for me to spend, 2 hours finishing the pattern with dots. So this is some kind of strange paisley, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with the white marks. I say that now. I hope I am. And I have most of my background is spiraled out, which is probably what was in the back of my head anyway. Kind of want to put some other paint over there. And I can steal some paint and put it over there. And then I have to do it again. It's different. It's not a complete fail. It might make a great background for something. I might fall in love with it overnight. Or in 10 minutes, or in 2 weeks. But all I'm doing is spiraling with the flat end of my bamboo skewer. I don't think any bubbles can survive this. I could probably torch again, but there's not much reason. Because once the paint gets gummy, you're not going to be getting any more patterns. At least I haven't. It still makes me want to follow around with something else. But in lieu of that, I think just spiraling this one is going to be fine, because it's pretty cool. The more I spiral, the more I like it. And I really don't think those white lines, which are actually just digging down to the underlayer of white paint, are going to be a problem. I haven't always loved paisley. What was that? That's something that does not belong. Goodbye, thing. Glad we found that now, because it would have been less pleasant tomorrow. So none of this really progressed any of the ways I was expecting. I'm going to pounce those in. And my inclination is just to, what? Take my, where is it? Yes. Can I? Where else? kind of want some orange too. Yeah, the pink helps. I like it. Not that we don't have some really beautiful cells, because we got a lot of cells. But then, paint will usually flow to paint and fill in, and I'm hoping that that's the case with some of this. I like those new little patterns added. As long as I don't leave any out, we should be all set. I could probably add some more and it would be alright with me. I've got another pretty color blue that is sort of calling me. The gold is still calling me hard. Kind of wish I hadn't torched, but it'll be all right. So the only thing left for me to decide is if I want to put that blue in, and I do. And because the paint wasn't as thick as it has been recently, I could probably do whatever I want, which I'm inclined to just try the white pearl just to see if it stays on the surface or if it sinks. So, being that we got 4 minutes left, and I was not expecting to spend another 17 minutes on this, but since we're here, and you're here, and I don't want to forget any of these, and I want the dull end of the skewer. That's not bothering me. Maybe a little bit more of that. Maybe especially where some of these are dug down. I did put some of that lighter colored orange in, but I don't really see it, and I kind of want to see if it'll look good. And I kind of think it might. There's a little tiny bit of it here. So let's go ahead and see if that brightens things up a little bit. People have been telling me recently that it's nice to be able to watch somebody who's actually composing something, but I'm not sure that this is my best composition, because it was definitely a lot of flying by the seat of my momentary inspired thinking. That just makes me want some darker orange, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna run out of time again. Go figure. So maybe if I put some orange in. Oh, that was a spiral in the wrong direction. Never mind. Maybe the magenta? I don't know what the magenta would do. I kind of want to know what the magenta would do. It's still telling me gold. Ooh, the magenta's majestic. It's also a lot runnier than anything else because it doesn't start out as a fuller bodied paint. I really want some gold. I want some orange too, and I want to make sure I don't leave anything like that behind. Window of opportunity is fading. But if this was regular paint, I would just be taking as much time as I needed to figure out what I want to do. And maybe adding a little bit of Prussian blue won't hurt anything. I picked the wrong end of my skewer. So I've got some white, but not enough. We will run out of time, and I will tell you, if you shop my Amazon link, you help me out at no added cost to you. And you'll find my book there called Because I Can, which is the first 100 videos from my recordings on YouTube. And the OXO omelet turning spatulas and the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas that I have not actually used this time, but are extremely handy to have in your studio. I just want some dark purple now, isn't that strange? Some more of this pink. Right, take that out of your hand. Get rid of that darkness right there. That'll make me a lot happier. So this might not look exactly the same when you see it again, because I'm really having way too much fun evening out what I consider to be an almost painting. I'm not willing to put up with almost paintings anymore as much as I was to begin with, because I'm not considering what I do to be accidental art all the time either. I've got caps spread everywhere. I said I wanted some purple, so I'm going to give myself permission to put some purple in there. If you guys have questions, please feel free to ask me. I'll get around to it as soon as I can. I'm really super busy. And thank you all for the comments. I said that before. Thank you for the contributions that have kept me painting. I really appreciate them. I do sell my artwork. If you want to inquire, you're welcome to. I do give classes in Spring Hill at the studio. And what else can I tell you? That's a lot better than it was for me, but it's still not done yet, and I can tell that. But I'm getting to like it a whole lot more than I was. It was okay, but it wasn't spectacular, and I really live for spectacular, to tell you the truth. I still haven't put any gold in there, and I still want some. But I keep threatening to do so. So why don't I just do that before you're gone and see if that helps everything. Because gold never hurt anything, in my opinion. I think that's the ticket. Alright. So, you guys will be gone soon. Check out my Pinterest and my Instagram and my Facebook albums of Wet and Dry Artworks. And the group, the Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, is for students, and the Expressionist Art Studio Fans and Collectors is for collectors. And they're on Facebook. You may have to join, but should be no big deal. And given enough time, I think I can rescue this from obscurity, and it's getting closer all the time, but I'm not going to give up. And I'm not going to make a part 3, so you'll have a surprise whenever you come back, because it'll look a little different, and that's okay with me. I love you guys. There's probably 70,000 of you, or very nearly if there isn't 70. I just want to keep adding gold everywhere. Oh well. So, Spiral City. I think we'll just join those up. And I will talk to you guys anon. Watch some videos, give me a thumbs up. It tells the YouTube algorithm that you'd like to see me succeed, and they place me better when you give me a thumbs up. And I know there's a minute left, and then you'll be gone. And I am trying to pick and choose my places, but it's really hard to do it while I talk. Be nice if I could actually be done before you were gone. I'm not sure that's possible, but I'm going to give it a try. It's getting better. I said that before, didn't I? I think I'm trying to convince myself. Actually, no, I really do like this now. That was the one right there. That was the helpful one. I think silver would be good in here now. So I've got a couple more places I want to see this. And that's almost evenly balanced. I like to have the eye move around nicely inside of things, and it's getting better and better. Thank you guys for joining me. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill,